When you think of The Simpsons, several characters come to mind, and there are many and all are iconic. But one of the most memorable is Milhouse, Bart's inseparable companion who is madly in love with Lisa. Something that has caught your attention and maybe you haven't noticed is a prototype of his family. Who does he really look like more? Like his mother or his father? Which is actually surprising. Milhouse is a naive, clumsy, weak kid who wants to be popular like any kid who wants to stand out from the rest. Well, he has attracted enough attention that he has appeared in many chapters, and so we know a lot of his story plus his parents, or Kirk and Luann. All good so far, right? Milhouse's parents look normal to the viewer. They are separated today, but they raised the child like any family. But let's go a little bit further. Let's go a little bit more into the details of some things that maybe you didn't pay much attention to. Maybe you noticed it but discarded it. What's Milhouse's last name? Do you know it? Well, this is a conspiracy theory that may make your hair stand on end, and it is that if you detail everything well without ruining your childhood too much. First of all, both Kirk and Luann have similar traits. I'm sure you get where I'm going with this. Okay, let's smooth things out. Let's put it this way. Milhouse's father's full name is Kirk Van Houten, and his mother's full name is Van Houten. Although, anyone would say that she has adopted the father's surname as a wife's name. Notice that they are practically the same. If they are spouses, why do they look like so much alike? Now, let's dig a little deeper and go a little darker. With a clear mind observe not only their blue hair, A-shaped, round noses, so they could be from the same family, couldn't they? If, in fact, there are real cases where this happens, and let's not forget that The Simpsons kind of adapts to real life. Maybe it does not do it directly, but we can observe cases like this where they reflect an incest that is not allowed or should not be allowed. If you don't believe me, I'm going to prove it with facts. Because in the episode Let's Go Fly a Cool of season number 26, we are presented with Bart trying to conquer Milhouse's cousin, who, and in the same way, really looks a lot like Milhouse. To a degree that is even a little disgusting sometimes, because all of Milhouse's relatives look alike. But as much as Bart tries to woo her, he can't, and then there is a key scene in all of this. And it's where little Milhouse makes a brutal revelation when he tells Bart that his failure to try to woo her gives him a better chance with his cousins. And oops, here we go. Therein lies a key commentary in all of this. Milhouse has no choice but to mate with one of his cousins in the future, but Lisa does not become his girlfriend or wife at the same time of the story. How crazy it is! And that's where the secret is revealed. And that's where Milhouse says,
marrying a cousin worked out great for my parents.
After that, he sticks out his tongue and shows that he has it as a snake, showing this way a genetic malformation, all because of the relationship of his parents who are cousins. And who knows how many times his ancestors did this. A historical incest between family, knowing that these are definitely blood cousins. Now, this chapter was published in 2015. But it will be until 2020 that many people talk about it and were frightened by this relationship. But not everything ends here. To be honest, Luann and Kirk's relationship falls short. Well, yes, let's go a little deeper with The Simpsons about cases like this. There is a character, little sin, but there remains. In fact, there is a real perverse, dark and abominable relationship. A hidden secret and at the same time in the light of every viewer. A not very normal family, but it has been joked about a lot in The Simpsons, and it is about Cletus. If you don't remember this character, he is a farmer with more than 30 children, unbelievable. And well, I will also show you how horrible his family history could be. Don't believe me? Well, let's start with a little description of this family. Like all farmers, they live in an area far from the city and far from society. So far, so good, poor family, unkept. They don't have much on their minds, at least Cletus, and they are farmers with many children, many perhaps a bit common for the normal stereotype. Cletus is married to Brandine, so she is a woman who, if you look closely, is the same in some ways. But wait, let's remember first so that we can substantiate these revelations, and they are not just a simple hypothesis. Let's start with the episode Alone Again, where Cletus catches her making out with him in his truck right in front of her parents' house. But Brandine asks him out right then and there.
Dang,
Listen, Cletus, why'd you have to park by my parents?
No, honey, these my parents too.
If you look closely, in the background are the parents looking at them and smiling, like something totally normal. So are they really siblings? Again, it doesn't end there. If we keep digging deeper, we find something even creepier than sibling incest. In the episode There Is Something About Marrying, where Homer is a minister of the church, he marries them. But in the middle of that, what we've talked about is confirmed with a revelation, as Homer himself asks them,
Wait a minute, are you two brother and
go on
sister?
with this theory because there are even more secrets, where this sibling scenario still falls below what we think. In fact, there is an episode called Cletus Puckler, and Bundin tells Cletus,
You're the most wonderful husband and son I ever had.
they're supposed to be siblings, but this blows everything up again and makes no sense to us. Is there something wrong with our theory? Look how many sons and daughters they have. A crazy family where the parents like to see their kids kissing, and this new comment confuses us. Everything must have some logic, so let's analyze it a little more calmly. If Bundin is the new daughter of Cletus' dad, that makes them siblings, but to be Cletus' mom, Cletus' dad must have had a thing for her when she was very young. Oh god, and that's how they gave life to Cletus. Being like that, it's the only way to be son, brother and husband at the same time. So what the here, you know? These cases are certainly real. Families that are much more close prefer to marry each other and have children between them so as not to open up to the world as in the north of France. By the way, this video was sponsored by the city of Lille. Anyway, these are also secrets revealed and obviously disturbing that will make you think about the secrets of the Simpsons. Let me know in the comments nice other topics on which I could dig. See you next Friday on this same channel. Bye bye!